What's up, guys? Today's day 24 on my journey to 2000 on chess.com. And in today's video, we're going to go over some puzzles I did today. I did 100 chessable puzzles. We're going to go over a couple of them to kind of try to understand the themes of them better. And then we're going to play a chess.com game live and go over it, because we are doing that now. I don't know. I kind of like playing one game a day for now. And then tomorrow, I'm probably going to go back to studying from the chess book. I think I studied a little bit today from the chess book. No, I don't, or not at all. But yeah, we did 100 puzzles. I still have 100 left to review, you could see here. And there's a couple of questions I asked for myself to understand what to do. And in general, what does my opponent get, right? What does my opponent want is a question I feel like you have to ask. But maybe me personally, at least, I don't go through that whole concept. You know, I'll think, oh, they just want to move it there. I don't account. I have to think about what my opponent wants as if I am that player, right? And then another concept is incremental movement. So here, my opponent wants to checkmate and wants to continue putting pressure and wants my knight not to move, right? What do I want? This is a really cool puzzle. The purpose is you want to give this check to win the bishop, right? You want to trade knights and win the bishop. Right now, the knight is pinned. So how do you take care of the problem? By attacking the queen. Okay, queen moves back, and in this case, in the puzzle, the queen actually moved here, threaten mate. And here you take out the threat for mate, and then you get this attack, winning the bishop. So that was a cool puzzle. And there's a couple of things here. It's like equal or more threat, which we talked a very tiny bit about yesterday. Like, look for EST, equal or stronger threat. So here's the threat. You're attacking the queen to make it move away, so it's not pinned. And then you're doing this plan. And this plan, you also have to look at the checklist, the CCT checklist, checks, captures, threats. And you're trying to make this capture threat by giving this check, which would be defended by the queen here, right? And then the other concept is taking out the defense of a plan. And these are just things I kind of came up with or read or whatever. But these are the things I was thinking of from some of these puzzles. Taking out the defense of a plan. So my plan has to do with... Geez, I can't get rid of these arrows. Okay. My plan has to do with... Jesus, I thought I could get rid of this arrow. With bringing the knight here. And right now, the queen stops this. So I try to get the queen off my back, and that's allowing my knight to move, and that's how the plan could like move forward. That was the first puzzle. This puzzle here, when scenarios are like this in a game, it gets so complicated for me, and I can't really understand or analyze it. Like, I actually felt cool. It's like if you spend a few minutes trying to understand, it could actually be very helpful. So in this case, and I think I'm gonna lower maybe the amount of new puzzles I do to just focus on the ones I already have to understand them better. So in this case, the best move is to take the knight. And the reasoning is I saw, as a 1500 rated chess.com player, that taking this, maybe I could do some cool tricks by checking and taking the rook or something, because the knight does defend this square. So I did see some ideas, potential ideas. Oh, that's how you could delete the lines, with the bishop coming in. What I didn't see is that this plan is good to go, but the knight gets in the way, right? If the rook takes here and the queen takes here, the knight is in the way, right? If the rook takes here and the knight takes, boom, you give check, but the knight is defended by the queen. So the knight is like the real annoyance here. So if I take out the defense, this is the defense of my plan, right? This is the defender of the squares I'm trying to attack and do stuff on. Then I could make progress here. So for this one, it kind of spoke to me like taking out the defense of a plan might be the right thing to do here. And this is how the puzzle goes. You takes, and now you take with the rook. Essentially winning back, or, you know, winning an extra piece, even though you got rid of your rook. And the point is, he can't take now because there is no knight defending, and this comes with winning the queen, right? And if he ignores it, well, the rook could get to safety. Or even, you could probably still bring the bishop in because the knight defends, right? So that was a really interesting puzzle to me. Like, I feel like that kind of aha moment spoke to me. And then this one had to do, this is like an end game thing. This one's a little different, but I thought it was interesting. Because I thought you could just do whatever moves here. What I didn't realize is that, oh, if you try to push for this pawn, you know, sometimes I think you could do something like this, you know, and you're forcing the king to walk alongside the pawn. But it doesn't do anything. Actually, this is losing, right? Because he comes in with check. I'm not that good at endgames. The whole point here is actually that you promote with check. So, if he promotes here, you could actually win the queen back. Jesus, it says -60. Right? If that were to happen. So I thought that was interesting because I feel like I would make that type of mistake in a game. So that's kind of the stuff I looked over today. And now we're going to play a game and see if we could go up once again, versing someone from Spain. What is this? Sicilian? No. Not necessarily. This is Sicilian. Okay, this is Sicilian without the knight coming out. Okay. So does it change anything or does it transpose? If I check right away, he just blocks it. If I attack here, he could take and I could take. So maybe it's like a transposed type of thing. Like maybe he brings his knight now. No. Okay. Very interesting. Can I do this plan now? Because he hasn't pushed to the a6, to a6. Because a lot of the Sicilian has to do with like something like this, right? If I bring my knight here, and he pushes forward, or he could even take this pawn. So I think we're just gonna go here. Now if he brings the knight here, yeah, interesting. Okay, yeah. Now he brings the pawn. This stuff is a little confusing to me. Okay, the bishop I think could just come here, develop kind of normally. The problem is if a bishop, well, his bishop is not coming out anytime soon on this diagonal at least. So I think I'll just go here and castle. There's no ideas of checks anymore. So let's just do that. Let's keep it simple. And let's not be scared if my opponent moves too quickly. Right? Yesterday we saw when our opponent moved too quickly what that meant. Okay. So the pawn moves forward and maybe he's going to be able to bring the bishop out soon. Interesting. If the pawn moves here, it attacks our knight. I have seen lines with this. I think we're just good to castle. Because if the pawn moves here, we bring here, and we actually want to trade off this knight. At least from my weak understanding. So I'm going to castle and not overthink anything here. And if he doesn't take with the bishop... Okay. Now what if we push the pawn, takes? No. I mean, we could come here, but that looks so weird. I don't know. I don't know what to do here. I genuinely do not know what the best move would be. And we could come here with an F pawn pushing and allowing... I feel like our opponent made a mistake and we could take advantage of this position somehow. But I also think the bishop lives nicely here because it indirectly could come here. And if we try to put a knight there, maybe something like that. This knight, though, can get attacked. So maybe we move this out of the way. Maybe everything is placed fine, and now we can just attack with this pawn. Lots of maybes, you know? If we attack with the pawn and we come here and takes, that seems... Well, we don't have the center pawn. Or we could take with the knight. This knight, I feel like, could get more into the game. Maybe these pawns could start pushing. Maybe we could start... That's the thing. Like, right now, in this game, I don't know what the best plan is. You know, that's the problem. I don't know if I should be pushing these pawns to the other side, because this looks kind of wonky. Or I should be taking advantage of the fact that most of his pieces are back here. And that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to feel like I'm taking advantage of that by pushing the f-pawn. Which might be a dumb move, but I'm just trying to break into the position because he has so many pieces that are just not doing anything. Like literally useless pieces. And now if he attacks here, we can take with the pawn, and if it takes... does that do though? He's attacking. So if he comes here, I think we still go here, to be honest. If we go here, takes, we open up his bishop. What if we just leave all of that and we bring our rook into the game like this? Does that take too long? Is that a problem? It also allows the knight to come in, attacking our bishop, but our rook would be defending it. Huh. Maybe it's better to bring the bishop somewhere else. No, if we bring it somewhere else, then he could come in attacking the knight. I mean, our bishop. No, because the queen still covers that. Yeah, I like this move now. It also allows us to reroute our knight. Ah, if we take, he could actually have this attack on our knight. Which he might do. And okay, maybe this bishop move wasn't good. Okay, he's trying to put a lot of pressure here. I don't know, for some reason I just don't believe that. Like, I just don't believe that as an attack. I guess he's stopping this also. I mean, the queen also has eyes here. I think I screwed up. But it's okay, we'll learn from it, hopefully. If the pawn pushes here and his pawn takes, I'm running low on time. We open up his other bishop? I mean, it helps us open up the position too, right? Let's just do it. I don't want to spend too much time thinking. Because the knight will be able to attack the bishop with check and get his queen kind of out of the position. I kind of like that. But our knight stops his knight from coming in here. How important is that, though? I don't know. I don't know how important that is. Oh. I do not know. Okay, he took. Taking with the pawn does put pressure on these two squares. It also stops the protection of these two squares, right? We have this nice move here as well. If we could take this out. What if we get rid of our rook? Not right now. But if takes here, and then here we attack the queen and bishop, and taking the bishop could give us check. Then he could come here to take back. I don't know if sacking the rook is worth it. If that even made sense, what I just said. Yeah, at least I'm making him think. I'm 3 minutes. I'm 3 minutes behind. So opening up the position will help in that manner. There's also, well, no, this knight is actually super annoying. This knight is actually super annoying. So maybe, because I was thinking, oh, the bishop could come here and attack the rook. The one-step move. Okay, now I really want to give check, but he increases the pressure here. So I want to give check, but I don't think it's good. We have this move also, increasing. Wait, we do have that move. We have this move, increasing pressure here. If we come here and he... Well, why would you take a pawn? That wouldn't make sense, so let's go here. I'm not even overthinking that. That just looks like a great move. We're just gonna force the pawn to take here, I think. But then he could come in with the rook. Never mind. I got too excited for no reason. I mean, he could take with the queen too. I don't know what I don't know what I'm saying. This comes in with check too, something to be wary of. Okay, yeah, I think that's a terrible move. This is just a free piece, right? Am I crazy, guys? This is just a free piece, right? Yeah, that's a free piece. Let's go! Free piece! And now we should concentrate on trading, I think. Whoa. Takes. Something here, man. There's something here. Takes. takes. No, then he takes our knight. I feel like the knight going back and attacking would be nice. Maybe we take first so that the knight comes here and then we come here attacking. Forcing the queen to move. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, I'm running low on time, so I'm not going to overthink this. Okay, we're just going to go here. Maybe there was a rook sack idea here, but I don't have the dark squared bishop. This bishop is actually doing work. Look at that. Okay, I'm a whole piece up, so as long as I don't blunder anything, we should be okay. The interesting thing here is that this bishop is pretty powerful. He also has this check. I have to remember this in between check move. In this case, it's not. It doesn't do anything, but... Oh my god, he messed up. He messed up. He can't give the check now. And I win a rook. He's gonna resign. Oh, he's gonna resign. Oh, this is what you... Yes, let's go! Let's go! Oh my god, that makes me so happy. I was rated 1487, okay. Maybe he was rated 1490 something before our game. 81.1% accuracy, let's go, okay, so. All of that was standard, wow. Oh my god, even the F-pawn? Even the F-pawn? I watched a couple of videos that one day I just spent trying to understand F-pawn, when to push this pawn. And even that, I spent a whole minute on this move because I was thinking, what's the best course of action? And I actually had the best course of action. So that's actually really cool. I want to see. I had 2 misses. Okay, so I wonder if the rook thing was one of my misses. Okay, this was my miss. If I push... Bro, pushing pawns gets so complicated sometimes. If I push with this pawn, the pawn takes, I take, oh, and that's why I push this pawn, because now I'm putting pressure here, forcing the knight to move, right? Let's say he moves here, redirecting his attack. I could come here, protecting, but that doesn't really make sense. Oh, then my whole idea of this works! And I saw this idea, but I couldn't push it through. Oh no, wait, he could just move it away. Never mind, I'm dumb. But still pretty cool. There's this that's potentially dangerous too, but the knight is there. It says my best move here was knight. I should analyze this without an engine first, but oh my god, knight takes e6, attacking both pieces, forcing him to take, and I win the rook. Oh my, that is beautiful. That is so freaking beautiful. Oh my, at least I know what I need to see to get to the next level. So what didn't help me see this? Why did I make this? Actually, I wasn't sure what to do here. I remember I was thinking about lines over here. I was thinking about how to push, but I wasn't actually thinking about pushing the pawns, or maybe I did, but very, very briefly. So the idea here is that if I push this pawn and he takes and I take, I don't know why that didn't come to my mind. I'm forcing the knight to go away. Then I'm attacking the rook. The rook gets to safety. Then I attack. Oh my god, it's crazy. That's crazy. I know I could have done something, but I didn't recognize what it was that I could have done. Okay. Okay, interesting. And here he was supposed to attack my knight. And my knight was supposed to go. I was thinking of the knight going here, but then this knight gets into position, I guess. Or wow, he just completely shuts me down. Look at that. Jesus Christ. He just completes. And if I try to do this, oh my god, he just pushes the pawns. So this game was about a pawn break. I really needed to recognize this move. Damn, chess is hard. Wow. Yeah, and I thought he was going to take my knight. And I messed up. I was right. This knight was annoying, but I had to continuously put pressure. Because in this manner, if I take, I have this... Wait, I don't have this threat. The queen is watching. What is the best move here? Knight e7. Queen takes. And it was a rook sack. It was a rook sack because it opens up the position. Oh, bro, rooks, man. Rook sacks. Rook sacks are crazy. Rook sacks are crazy. And then we have h4. And I've seen this idea in the textbook, in not the textbook, in the positional play book I'm reading, chess book I'm reading. There was this move where the queen comes in with check because of doubled pawns, and then comes to h4. And I was like, why would you go to h4? And it's like, it's all coming together now. This is an insane attack. How do you stop this attack? You're forced to give up your queen. Oh, that's crazy! The fact that that existed as a plan of action is insane. Wow. So here my bishop comes in. This attack is for real. Now, what if the rook came in to defend? The same idea happens, but it's even crazier, right? Because if the rook takes here... Oh, I'm sorry. I still sack my rook because I'm... Oh my god, man. That's... Guys, that is actually insane. Look at this. Look at this. Jesus Christ. He's running for his life. Look at that. Oh my god. And I could probably just take the rook, and that is insane. It excites me so much, and I'm kind of sad I didn't see it, but I'm happy I won and I saw other stuff. But like, the fact that I saw this in my textbook is just crazy. That is just crazy. So that's why I had 2 misses. Okay. And here this is still winning. Oh. But then this knight becomes a problem, right? Because he developed that knight. Oh, it's still rook sack works here. Rook sack works. I thought my knight gets attacked. But I bring the knight to attack and protect. My queen's coming in. Oh my god. Okay, this was just a terrible game for my opponent. Oh, and I saw the right moves. Okay. Jeez, that was beautiful. What a beautiful freaking game. Actually, my Sicilian game I feel like is not bad. What does it say for Sicilian? It's cool how I did all the book moves too. Wow. It usually tells you what you're opening. Whatever. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep studying chess and stuff, and if you watch this along, say would. Have a good one. Bye-bye.